Hi folks, as you will know, what some of you will know, the other day my large order of Sea People's type figures arrived from Foundry, and I just wanted to finish some other figures first, but I've been itching to get on with the new figures. Now these are actually from their Greek range, but they're a Greek, Mycenaean, Achaean, or whatever you want to call them, the very early Greeks, the Homeric Greeks of the Odyssey, etc., etc. But I think they will fit in perfectly with let me just look at it, I'm reading this, the Ekwesh, Weshwesh, or Luca, as the Egyptians termed them. Just see this. This is a figure from one of the actual Sea People's ranges. It doesn't really show, does he? And sorry, for me, he fits in perfectly. And this is supposed to be the Ajax figure here. Can't see, sorry. He's got the horned helmet, as this guy has got the horned helmet. Yeah, so I'm thinking what I'm going to do is make a Comand base up, a CNC base, which will show the Achaeans, or the Dorian Greeks, if you want to call them that. Again, this is what, 1200 BC, so the time of the Sea People's raids, and the time of Troy, and the time of the Homeric Odysseys. So that's my plan, and I think this will look nice as a little Comand base. So I'm going to have a attempt, get them painted up and see what they look like. If not, I can always take them off, but I'm thinking, yeah, at the moment I'll put them on these pennies, obviously just to hold. That's what I usually do. And I'm thinking I'm basing them on a circular base, it'll be a sand base with some tufts. I think he will be the bodyguard, that will be the CNC, and I'm thinking this guy could be a spearman or some kind of standard. I don't know what I could put as a standard, something as a standard anyway. Right, well, I'm going to get stuck in and get undercoating and make some progress. Back in a tick. Right, there we go, the bronze armour is on. I've gone for it, get that in focus, just get back a bit, let's get back a bit and focus, yeah. I've gone for a basic brass that I use for bronze. Sounds silly, but that's what I use. I find the bronze too dark. And then I've mixed, as John Barrett advised, I think John Barrett, isn't it? Strong tone and, let me just look, yes it is John Barrett, yes. Strong tone and sepia mixed. I'm not sure if I could, I think just done with the sepia, but I mean I've gone with the bronze. Strong tone and sepia, and I think it looks pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I like how it's settled on this figure. Can't get this in focus. It's settled quite nicely in all the cracks and crannies on the armour. I do like that. And that'll be the standard bearer, and this is the hero, which is obviously the Ajax figure, but again, settling quite nicely, very old bronzy looking. Right, well, that's the figure's finished. Not quite, if only it was that easy. Right, I think I'm going to do the flesh tones now, just to bring them alive a bit, and I can pop a bit, and I can see what's what, so to speak. Yeah, so I'll get on with that and then come back to you. Right, progress report is going. It's going well. It's going okay. Most of the three figures, most of the bits are done now. It's just the fettling and fine touching up and shading and adding more and more shade. Skin tones are all done. And I've started on the clothing and the plumes and the hair. So yeah, not too bad. I think next time I come back to you, hopefully we'll be finished, ready to base them up. Just show you around the back. I mean, there's nothing much to see really. Just I won't touch them because they're still wet where they are. They've had the first coats. White tunic here's had 2 coats. It's got another, probably 2 coats to go. And then these tassels, I've got to work out what colour I'm going to be doing those. Probably red on that one and maybe black on the taller figure. The general figure wearing the coat of bronze. Let's see if I can move these. Yeah. Whoops, falls over. Don't fall over, Ajax. Coat of bronze plates is virtually finished. Just again, he's got the was it white? Oh, he's dry actually. Yeah, the shin guards have got to be whitened up a bit, yeah, and a bit of shading on the feet. But then he is, whoops, too high. He's virtually finished. Yeah, so the plume at the back for him, a horsehair plume. So right, I'll get stuck in and do some more fettling and come back to you. Okay, there we go, all done, all nicely shaded up, and I've just varnished them so they're well wet, I won't touch them. Standard bearer there, I'm going to use him as a standard bearer. I'll just put that there. You can see it. We're going to have, oops, that's a bit, there we go. It's going to be a sacred shield on a standard pole. So I've just got to paint, obviously, it's going to be a bronze top and a bronze shield and a wooden shaft. So I've just glued that together and undercoated. I'll put that down there. So what I'll do is I'll base these figures up and get them finished. While I do that, while they're drying, I'll get the standard finished, and then come back to you with the final roundup, I think. So back in a tick. Okay, finished, all finitoed. My little band of generals. Again, this is for my Sea People's Command. So we've got, actually these are the Greeks, but I am a strong believer that the Greeks, the Achaeans or the Dorians or whatever you want to call them, were involved because they dress so similar. Perhaps they came from the Peloponnese or Cyprus or one of those islands or along the coast. Boundary have them listed as the Luca or the Weshwesh or the Ekwesh. So lots of weird names, but yeah, so I've taken 3 of the Greek leaders and turned them into a command group, which for me looks, will do as a Sea People's Command. Yeah, so there we go, not complicated, nice, enjoyable to paint. I tried John's, what was it, sepia on the bronze, which seems to work quite well. It's aged it nicely, and then just a little highlight afterwards. Yeah, there we go. Right, I'll put some stills at the end, but thanks a lot, and bye for now.